Okay, I guess you can see me. I always have I'm still getting the hang of trying to balance some lighting here so you can actually see me. Got two lights on. And I gotta try not to look that way so I don't blind my fucking self.
Why did you turn it like that?
Because it gives more light, otherwise my face is a little bit darker. Yep. So, hi. Alright, so, gonna try this again. So I guess this is a little bit more official now. I didn't make an event invite like I wanted to. Cause I wasn't sure of an exact time on when we were going to do it or if we were going to be able to do it. So, but the next one I'll have an event invite for. Because then I had to figure things out. So yeah, anyway. In case you're wondering, for all, those of you who don't know, Susie and I started this, going to start doing this little live stream show. We're just going to it's like I said, it's going to be kind of sort of similar to a podcast, but not really, but we're kind of doing a thing, we're interacting with everybody, we're talking about stuff and things.
I'm mostly going to be talking shit and doing bong hits, but
yes.
Yeah.
Which is why Susie's not on camera. Which, by the way, in case you're wondering, Susie's alias for the show,
Dr. Bitchcraft.
Yes, that's right. Why Dr. Bitchcraft? Because Dr. Paycheck. Dr. Paycheck.
Because Dr. Bitchcraft has a PhD in kicking your ass.
Hey. That's right. They are a man of honor. Wait.
I am no man of honor, sir. I am no.
And they're giving out the hot dickings. Just giving them away. And of course, you know me.
I don't want to do this with you anymore.
Well, too late. We're recording right now. And y'all know me. Mr. Blak himself. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, everybody.
The doctor says hi, everybody. So, yeah. So, anyway, this is the beginning of the show. Like I said, we're going to have, like, eventually, each show will have, like, a random topic we'll be talking about. Obviously, the way things work with us, it probably won't stay on topic. But, hey, fuck it. That's what makes it fun.
Well, I'm a stoner with ADD. So, in no way...
They have a PhD in ADD.
In no way is anything ever going to stay on topic.
Hello, Kayla. So yeah. So how you guys doing? Well, see you two ladies, since you're on at the moment. How you two doing? Hi, ladies. How are you?
I like how I just am like just belching my fucking face off. No excuse me, no pardon me, no fucking manners. Just
now, for the record, when we do these videos, the good doctor over here will not always be on camera because sometimes they don't always feel like being on camera.
I don't.
However, they are the disembodied voice of
the doctor.
The doctor, but you're like not the voice of reason, but
I'm more like the Wizard of Oz. I'm just a crazy little person with rapidly graying hair, a horrible outfit that can push a lot of buttons.
Oh, Teresa, you're tired. Are you up past your bedtime, young lady?
Go to bed, bitch. No, she's tired.
But if she goes to bed, then she won't be watching us and all the shit that might be happening right now.
This is true. Don't go to bed.
Teresa says, today was crazy at work, but fun. Then I got home and everything went to hell. Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Don't go home anymore.
Where the hell is she gonna go?
Just run away from all the responsibilities. Say, fuck you, I'm out.
What's she gonna do, run away to the circus? You can't even do that anymore.
Some people can. I mean...
Can you?
I don't know.
Can we run away and join the circus? Would we want to? Be our luck, we'd have to clean up elephant poop, and I'm not down with that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, I'm sorry things went bad at home. I hope things get better, and at least you have a better night. So yeah, Also, eventually, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like putting it out there for you guys to give us stuff to talk that you want to hear us talk about. Like maybe some subject you like, or maybe you have questions for us. Oh yeah, yeah. Teresa said Barnum and Bailey's closed, no more circus. No, but there's Clyde Beatty Cole brothers.
You can't look at our current fucking president and tell me the circus is not open.
Okay, good point.
I don't buy that shit.
Hey, it's Valerie. Hi, Valerie. So yeah. So anyway, that's basically the premise of the show, and what we're gonna do. We're gonna be live streaming on Facebook, but we'll be uploading, like, downloading, uploading these to YouTube. Actually, the last video I was supposed to put up on YouTube, but I haven't had a chance to yet because I've been working my freaking ass off. Yeah. But yeah, these will be posted up on YouTube too, and these will be all over Facebook. We have a Facebook page now too. I made that today, and you can find that. Just look facebook.com/Mr. Blak and Dr. Bcraft. I couldn't put Dr. Bitchcraft because it wouldn't let me do that.
That's really unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Facebook was like that violates our guidelines. What? Just saying Bitchcraft? Damn.
Like, you know what, Facebook, you are violating my guidelines right now. So, how about that? Catch me outside.
How about that? Hi, Cat Funk. Always love the names. Cat Funk sounds like a funk, like a George Clinton album.
It does, and I think
Cat
that's
Funk.
absolutely
Ow.
Does
The
fantastic.
Cat Funk, baby. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
I approve of all of that.
Oh, I guess Teresa loved my my bad funk song of serenading Cat Funk with. So yeah, let's see. What do we talk about?
That's me. I'm fucked up.
Don't ask them. They're fucked up on cornbread.
That cornbread was really unfortunate. I was not a fan of that cornbread.
Maybe it was because I was... Well, okay, basically, Susie made dinner tonight. They made this bomb-ass meatloaf. And we had spinach. And their mom brought home cornbread. So, since we're trying to keep things low-carb, it was like little cornbread muffin-type little thingies. So we split it in half and shared it. No. What's up, Derek? No, it was... What do you mean connection's weak? I'm on Wi-Fi, fucker.
Shit's weak.
Maybe just saying my joke's weak.
I think so.
Well, Teresa said cornbread is gross. I never liked it. Well, that's because you didn't have good cornbread.
No one asked you, Teresa.
You didn't have good cornbread. That's the problem. You had the right cornbread to make you want to slap somebody. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm speaking of which, talking about food and slapping somebody, I'm wondering when James Duck is gonna pop up. He will soon.
Do you like how automatically my first reaction is to sigh? It's always like, God damn it! This fucking asshole again.
Let's see. Oh yeah, here's something I'll talk about because I know people have been kind of weird about it, even though it was kind of announced like a month ago. Since she made a new profile and kind of reposted it on her life event thing. A lot of you probably were questioning me about the thing about being in the open relationship with Molly.
What about it?
Well, people question about that because, like, some people.
Why are people questioning it?
No, because some people don't. There's some people that don't realize that we're polyamorous.
Okay.
And there's some people who don't know what actually the whole polyamory thing means anyway.
Well, look, here's the thing about that. if you can Google lesbian porn, and I'm talking to the fucking followers of Molly, because I know she's got some fucking dudes on there that make me fucking cringe with their I love all them SSBBW models, all that bullshit. Like, here's the thing. If you can Google literally any fucking thing you want to jerk off to, if you can Google a fucking recipe, you can Google other questions.
Yeah.
You don't have to be an ignorant fuck. Like, people choose to be fucking ignorant. I'm sorry if I seem a little aggro about this. It's just, Juan and I have been in this open/non-monogamous relationship, however you want to refer to it, for quite a few years. And even
9 years.
Even he will tell you that he has had sex with, and dated more people than I have by far. And not that matters. I don't care how many partners he has as long as they treat him well.
Yeah, that's just the way it's worked out. It's not like, you know.
But it's like, out of all this, I'm kind of surprised how I'm the one who's caught the shit end of the deal. Not in that I don't get the attention I want or need, but it seems to, again, that double standard. You know, you're a dude, so it's okay for you. Everybody assumes I'm female, so naturally I'm supposed to just stick to the one dick, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've had to defend our particular lifestyle choice a lot the last few days. Mainly because I've been hearing a lot of people doing the whole, like, oh, well, people who are not monogamous just don't fucking love each other, and they're just looking for...
That's total bullshit.
You know, and it's like, if that's the case, please explain to me why our non-monogamous, almost 10-year relationship has lasted as long as it has, when we know people who have gone through 6 monogamous relationships in the time we've been in this one. So, like, it's weird, and I know a lot of people that know Molly have sent her, messages that I think are inappropriate, messages I think are not okay, but Molly's also a big girl, and she's got a fucking business to run. She handles her shit, so I don't really feel the need to jump in too much. But it is one of those things where I was concerned, not because of Molly or Zach, because they're both beautiful people, and I love them dearly, but just the particular following that she has. I know how some of these guys are, because a couple of these guys bought my photos when I was modeling. So, like, I just know the type of person and the type of demographic, and that concerns me, because people aren't just going to ask, okay, well, what is that? How does that work? Cool, I'm glad you're happy. It's never like that. It's always accusatory. It's always, oh, so what? He's just going to cheat on his partner with you, or like, you know, there's always some kind of bullshit that we have to explain, and it's like, okay, if you don't know what it is, fucking use Google. It's so easy. You can Google any fucking thing else, so you can Google that. So that's my rant on that. Like I said, I've had a lot of these conversations in the last few days, and it's been really, really annoying and frustrating, especially because people are like, educate me, teach me. Number one, not my fucking job to educate you. Number two, if I go out of my way to do it, if I acquiesce to your request, the least you could do is not be a smarmy shit about it. Like, if you ask for an explanation and I give you one, like, that is not your cue to say, well, I'm not trying to judge, but I would
I love that.
You know, as soon as you tell me you're not trying to judge me, I know you're fucking judging me. So
that's the same thing as when somebody says, well, I'm not racist, but...
That is exactly...
You know? But yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been polyamorous like 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've been together almost 10.
Yep.
You know? This is like the longest relationship for both me and Susie. And Molly is somebody I've known for... Actually, I've known Molly a good 10 years at least.
Yeah.
You know, I started talking to Molly on MySpace. Well, actually, I started talking to, like, Susie and Molly, my previous ex, a few people on MySpace. Back, y'all remember MySpace, right?
We try to forget.
I miss the old MySpace.
We try to forget.
The old MySpace was great.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't have any problems with it. I liked it.
It had its issues, but
I liked it to the point where I was hella fucking resistant on joining Facebook at first. Like, I liked MySpace so much. Even after, like, I was so against Facebook. Like, even when MySpace started to get shitty, I was like, no!
Yeah.
I'm staying here! And then I'm like, fuck this.
Toughed it out as much as long as we could. The MySpace started turning into a ghost town.
Yeah. The only people now that use that are, Marquis Assad and Jeffree Star. So...
Kayla says, I still have mine. I still have one or two as well. I can't log into them because I forgot the passwords. It's been that long, but they're still up. You know, I had one for myself, and I had one for my old band. But yeah, I think yours is still up too.
No.
No? All right. But yeah, anyway, met Molly there, so I've known Molly like at least 10 years. Mm-hmm. And the three of us have been friends for a long time, and us finally kind of getting together was kind of like, I guess, a natural progression thing. So, I mean, it works out,
Well, I also feel like, and because Molly has been so open about this herself, is the only reason why I feel okay discussing it, is an important thing we need to discuss here, and I'm mainly bringing it up because, again, Molly has a very prominent male following, and I notice, like, some of them are okay, they're not too bad, but I still feel like they always bridge that gap of good taste, like, not just being flirty, but being kind of gross about shit. And
unfortunately, a lot of people, especially working in the plus size community, depending, it's like when you run them off, you're running that a lot.
No, I worked in that community.
Yeah, you said,
I know all about
obviously.
That. But Molly has been very, very active and very verbal about the fact that she is also asexual. That she does not experience sexual attraction to people. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because there are many men who followed her or who have followed her, her magazine, her photography, whatever work that she's doing at the time. Believe me, they're not following because of the artwork. They're not following because of the articles or the poems in place. We all know why they're following. But fuck it, if it sells, it sells. I've got nothing against using your best assets to make your product, marketable. I have no issues with that. But Molly has been very verbal about her asexuality, and it doesn't seem to be... Like, people don't take it seriously. People don't take it like it's something that should be respected. And it should be respected, because that's a person's... that's how people are. And that's, like I said, that's one of the concerns I have had about people reacting to the relationship is I have no issue with Molly and Juan being together. I think they're good for each other. As friends, we're all good for each other, so I can't see why she wouldn't be good for you in a romantic capacity. Right. But I also know that, like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I have been in similar situations where I have been pestered by other dudes that I know, like, well, if you're this, then why are you dating him? I always feel like there's going to be a certain portion of her male following that is going to expect an explanation. And the thing is, Juan's not with her for what he can get out of her or can't get out of her. He's with her because he cares. Yeah. And so, like I said, I do worry about that being. And to be
honest, questions that I got, like, I haven't got, like, no rude comments at all or anything.
That's good.
I think most of the questions are actual inquiring questions, like, so what's that? I mean, people will ask, and they're just wondering what was up. Was like wondering what's up between us? It's like, no, it's not. It's not that. That's the way, I mean, basically, I guess best way to explain polyamory for anyone who hasn't Googled it or anything or hasn't read up about it. It's basically being in more than one relationship And
basically, to
yeah,
sum
you
it up,
explain.
both the desire and practice of healthy non-monogamy. Like, everybody assumes that a one-on-one relationship is completely natural and normal, but let's be real. Look throughout the animal kingdom, you will find maybe a handful of animals that fucking mate for life. And even we didn't mate for life. In our earliest form, like Neanderthals. We didn't fucking mate for life. It was the whole, like, it takes a tribe to raise a child mentality. So, there are examples throughout history. Not even written history. Like, before written history, there are examples of non-monogamous tribes. Everybody fucked everybody. Everybody raised everybody's children. Everybody fed everybody's children. You all took care of each other. And I feel that that is infinitely more natural than trying to force away all extra desires, all extra attractions that you may experience, because you're human. You are meant to, like, it's in our DNA to be like, you know, make babies. Like, that is, I'm not saying people have to have children, because they don't.
Right.
But the sex drive of a human being is typically, like, part of that old instinct of, well, I have to keep the species going. Because when it was cold, and there was no food, that's what you did. You know, you do everything you can to keep the species going.
Right.
Basically that whole... So yeah, like I said, it's, you know, non-monogamy is not a new concept. There are places all over the world that still practice non-monogamy. And not just polygamy. It's not just, you know, men taking a bunch of wives. I mean, yes, you have a lot of that too.
Yeah.
But all over, there are cultures all over the world.
Ow, my leg.
What are you doing?
I was trying to stretch my leg out and I got tangled up.
But like I said, there's cultures that are not monogamous. Like, there is a group of people in China that have what they refer to as walking marriages. All the women live in the same household with their children. They get their dick and send their dick home in the morning. These bitches don't fuck around. The men have no household responsibilities, but they still have responsibilities to their children. So they still pay child support. And they still come over and bring birthday gifts and things like that to their children. But they are not monogamous, and they're not tied to one person. Either the woman or the man are tied to one person. So like I said, there's examples of non-monogamous relationships working very well all throughout history. So it's just weird that something that's so old, so few people know, they know so little about it.
Well, I mean, a lot of it's because, like, you know, the whole, okay, not knocking Christianity. I mean, because I understand I have a few friends that are, you know, Christian. They're actually good people. So I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying the whole Christian influence on, like, in society is, like, you know, over the centuries been always, you know, pressing, like, you know, the one man, one woman thing and everything. So it's like, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. If monogamy works for you, there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
That's great. It works better for some people, you know?
And there's some people who, you know, monogamy or not, don't need to be in a fucking relationship because they can't be trusted or they're not good people.
See, that's the whole thing. People's like, oh, well, you're like non-monogamous, open relationship, whatever. That's just, you just want to just fuck everybody. It's not even about that. Really, the whole polyamory thing isn't always about sex.
It is.
You know?
I think I would say for most people who practice, who don't just consider themselves swingers, who actually practice polyamorous relationships and shit like that, I think maybe at most it is 35%. I think at most it is 35% of what most polyamorous, you know, either couples or, you know, however many multiples of partners you have.
Right.
You know, but, like, I think, like I said, at most it might be 35% sexual. Because I admit there's shit that you are into or that I am into that neither one of us really want to fucking do. Like, it's not our thing.
Right.
So, you know, so it's nice to have other options if, you know, if you find someone that you get along with and you find someone that likes similar shit, like, why not? I don't see a problem here. And also, something else we should mention is that because there is such a negative stigma surrounding our kind of relationship, I feel like it's important to let people know that we don't go out of our way to choose monogamous people either. We do not target monogamous people and try to convert them. That is not what we do.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing you can do. Honestly.
A lot of people seem to think that we want a unicorn. And for those of you who don't know, unicorn is the term of basically the hot single woman for a man and a woman couple to spice up the relationship. They're not really poly. They just want a third until they get bored. And I feel like that's a horrible fucking thing to do to people also. Yeah. But we don't, if we're talking to somebody and they say that they're monogamous, it's friendship only from that point on. We will not pursue anything else other than friendship with that person, because we know that if that person needs monogamy, neither one of us are going to be able to fulfill that person's needs, because neither one of us are monogamous.
Right.
It wouldn't be fair. So I feel like some people don't know that. Like, I think some people think we go around just hunting for people to convert them into the polyamorous lifestyle, and that's not the fucking case.
And it's like, because and I understand a lot of people, it's like, well, when they say, well, I could never do that. Well, no one's asking you to. But it's not like where it's like saying, hey, you need to be non-monogamous. I mean, if you're monogamous, you're monogamous, Well,
and I really dislike that whole, I just like that. The whole, well, I would... It's like I said before, it's accusatory. It's like implying that you're doing something wrong by having the relationships that we have. Like, we get more shit for being non-monogamous than people we know get for cheating on their partners for years. I'm not even kidding about that.
See, here, that's what gets me, As, both of us, It's like wherever we're talking to people or whatever, everything, and they're cool and doing stuff on the down low. But then I mentioned, no, actually, I was like, no, of course I'm going to tell my spouse. Like, that's what we do. We talk about. We're open. They act like that's the weirdest fucking thing. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's weird. Like, wait, you were just talking to me, like, say you're ready, like, meet up on the down low, And this is guys that do this. So a lot of guys who's always like...
I gotta be honest, I've had casual hookups with women in the past, too. Mm-hmm. Never in my fucking life. Because a woman's not going to tell you she's in a relationship, and she's not going to tell you she's fucking cheating. She's going to get real pretty. She's going to go handle her shit. And that's the last time you'll see her. I've known so many women that have cheated on people, and I'm not saying they're good people or bad people for cheating. I don't know what their reasons were. But I have known a lot of women who cheated on their partners, and I have noticed that they never do it with the same person twice. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna go handle their business, and that's it. Dudes, on the other hand, keep doing that stupid shit, like, why would you tell your partner?
Yeah.
Like, they even bring up the fact that they, too, are in relationships, and that they're hiding it. I have never met a woman dumb enough to admit that she's in a relationship. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't women that are that dumb, because there's everybody who's that dumb. There's lots of dumb people in the world. I'm just saying... I've had enough casual hookups with women in the past that I probably have been the person somebody's cheated on their spouse with, and probably did not know it.
Oh.
What?
You can invite people.
Are you inviting people right now?
I don't know why I'm inviting you when you're talking on here. That was
what?
Let's see.
What are you doing?
I'm inviting people.
No one cares.
They might.
They don't.
Oh, whoops. Alright. But yeah.
Yeah, those are always the fun things you can hear people say to you when you're a non-monogamous person is, that you don't really love your partners if you have so many of them. And, you just want a reason to fuck everybody. I'm like, no, you're just jealous because you can't make that kind of relationship work.
Yeah.
Which I have noticed, almost every person that's given us shit has cheated on a partner. That's the thing I find amazing. Like, I know quite a few people who have been like, that is so weird. y'all remember good old dollar bucks? Billy Beer? You can't... see, here's the thing. His whole... I hope he sees this. You hear me, you fucker? I hope you see it. You and your crazy-ass brother. Anyway, Now, here's the thing. This dude, I was friends with his current girlfriend for years. We ran a forum together, and, you know, we were friends. And I always really, I really liked this girl a whole bunch. She was absolute sweetheart. And I didn't know she was seeing him at the time. I just knew that, you know, we were all talking, and I didn't really know, like, how deep their relationship had gotten. But she was saying, you know, how the guy she was seeing, who I later found out was this dude, Billy, that we're talking about, you know, how, yeah, he cheated on his wife a few times, but if she hadn't done this or if she had done that, he wouldn't have cheated. And I felt bad because this girl was like 19 years old, so naturally she's making an excuse for a man much, much older than her. She's not even... I think she may have turned 27 and he's 52 now. So, she had never been with anybody before. No boyfriends ever before him. So, naturally, she believed everything he said. So, I know for a fact this dude cheated on his wife multiple fucking times. But his wife cheated on him once, and he lost his shit and filed for a divorce and moved into their shed. And he is also one of the people who has said to me, I could never do what you... I'm not judging you, but I could never be with somebody that didn't think that I was enough. No, see, that's the thing. Nobody is enough for anybody. It is illogical to expect one person to be everything. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you know, Juan would probably do better with a girlfriend that was really fucking into his music. I've always maintained that I'm his fucking spouse. I'm not his groupie. My job is to support him and to care about him, not to tell him, great song, baby, every time he farts. So...
I don't know if that would be a great song anyway.
It would be an awful song, and I'd really be upset if he recorded that.
You know, so far this is a lot like Loveline, except the doctor I have doesn't give you bad medical advice.
I wouldn't get... The only bad medical advice I would give anybody is smoke weed until you can't feel your face. And
is that really bad? Is it really bad?
I mean,
really?
I do it nightly. So, I mean, I'm doing okay.
But yeah, I mean, we've been happy. We've had we've had some experiences. You know, not everything has been a successful experience in this time. But I mean, Susie has an awesome partner.
Yes,
you know,
fantastic.
Lee is awesome. I love him to death. Molly is an awesome person, and I'm happy she's part of our poly family. So you know, I mean, absolutely. I think now we're starting to get like finally things are starting to kind of work out. Finding our nick, I guess, because I mean, like I said, the past things, people we've seen hasn't always worked out. There was a couple we were seeing for a while.
Oh my god, those fucking people.
That was, yeah, weird.
Sometimes I wonder what they're doing.
I don't know. I kind of ran across the husband's profile, Facebook profile, but it hasn't been updated in a couple years, so.
Last time I heard anything about them, they were actually homeless because he quit his job and she's disabled, you know, so.
Maybe that's why they haven't been online.
Well, you know what? That dude was such a fucking baby. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But hey, kudos to us.
We're not homeless anymore.
Well, definitely that. That's the big kudos. That's the bigger kudos right there. But no, I'd like to say kudos to us. We first actual official episode here. We talked about a subject, and we actually, for the most part, stayed on the topic. We only veered off a little bit.
I'm like, did we though?
Yeah, we only veered off a little bit though. We didn't really veer off that much. Mostly, we stayed on topic.
Yeah.
For once, I mean, this is not a guarantee. It's always going to be a thing, and that happens.
This will definitely not be
a guaranteed
thing.
But yeah, wanted to get out the way. Hi, Sarah Gore. I don't know if you're still on or not. Mostly, this is probably going to be something people watch later because people have kind of been on and off.
Mm-hmm. I don't care either way.
No one's been interacting as much tonight.
I don't care either way. I'm good.
It's Thursday night, so it's a Thursday night. I got tomorrow off, and tomorrow is payday. Get the party, a bill-paying party, grocery shopping party, rent-paying party.
Oh shit, son!
And to top it off, we gonna have Jack in a Box.
I'm so fucking excited. We haven't had Jack in the Box since we lived in California.
Yeah, I haven't had Jack in a Box in a year. I think I had Jack in a Box like once after you were already gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think, did I?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, that's right. Because that night I was hanging out with Michelle when I was
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Her and I walked up to that Jack in a Box. Like that, I remember that.
I miss Mitchie.
I miss Mitchie too.
Mitchie moved to Indiana.
Mitchie moving with us.
My sister's getting ready to move out, and Mitchie doesn't take up much space, so...
I know, Mitchie's little.
Itty bitty Mitchie.
Yeah. I just picture Mitchie sleeping in Daniel's car bed.
It's fucking funny. I'd pay to see that. She's so small.
She would fit. It's like, there's in a car bed, bottle of wine next to the car. Would that constitute drinking and driving? I guess not. But yeah, we haven't had Jack in the Box in at least a year. So there's I guess it's one of the few Jack in the Boxes in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
They put it in here like a few years ago.
No, it was like last year, 2 years ago tops.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, it hasn't been here that long. So we're gonna check it out, see how the food is comparable, which is weird because I'm used to Jack in the Box being like a California thing, you know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that out, see what it's like, see what they got on the menu. It's been a while. I don't even know what the fuck they got now. Because we don't really watch TV because we don't really, really that much. So I don't see commercials. So I don't see Jack in the Box commercials. And I don't know if they really show much.
They don't play Jack in the Box commercials out here really that much. So, yeah.
So I guess the Jack in the Box out here stayed open this long for, like word of mouth, I guess, huh?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting, I don't know why I'm horribly addicted to them. They're not even good, really.
They're awful. I already know what the fuck you're talking about.
But Jack in the Box tacos, 2 for $1. They're probably... They're like an insult tacos.
They are.
But I think they put crack in the meat because I end up eating about 6 of them. Well, I used to. I probably can't eat 6 of them now.
Nor should you, sir.
I probably could, but I'd hate myself afterwards.
Yeah, don't do that.
But yeah, it's like that was like a tradition for me. It's like, I'd go out. Either I'm like doing flyers at the goth clubs late at night, or I played a show somewhere. And then on the way back, it's like on the way home, stopping by Jack in the Box down the street, getting a bunch of tacos and a couple burgers. That was like a little sort of a tradition, So, I have fond memories of Jack in the Box. They have a Hardee's out here, which is basically Carl's Jr.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I have not eaten anything from the Hardee's out here yet.
Well, Mom says their tacos are pretty fucking bomb, so...
I've never had... Well, yeah, because they have the green burrito thing there.
Out here, it's like red something.
Oh, that's right, it's different. See, everything is like the same, but different out here.
You're the same, but different out here.
It's like when you have Hellman's mayonnaise, like Hellman's on one side of the country, and the other side is called Best Foods. You ever notice that? Ralph's in California, or Kroger out here. I mean, it's all Kroger anyway.
Yeah, it's all the same.
But for some reason, California, they call Ralph's instead of Kroger. Which that's what I'm always used to, because, the whole time out there's Ralph's. I hear it's Kroger.
Okay, see, I'm gonna need you not to say it that way, because it makes me cringe.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What else? See, this isn't going to be like a very long video. It's not like I said, sometimes these videos will probably be hit and miss, because these are going to be a lot more fun when there's like interaction going on. But people have been kind of on and off. So, like I said, these aren't always going to be, a hit. I mean, mostly this is probably going to be, like, most of the views will probably get when this is, like, replayed back later. So. But for now, it's just us just talking shit for a while.
Yeah.
That's, what we do.
Kinda.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of talking shit. So, I guess today there was another Trump press conference. I didn't watch it because I was at work, number one. But I heard it was even a bigger fucking fiasco than his last one. And I actually did see his last press conference. That shit was pathetic. But apparently this one...
Trump's the president, you gotta respect him.
Fuck that. Didn't see it. I saw like clips from it, bits and excerpts. Holy sweet fucking moose. This guy is fucking senile. Moose.
Holy moose?
Holy fucking moose.
Oh, damn.
He is fucking senile. He is gone. I mean, you listen to him talk, he is fucking... Nobody is home, okay? The picnic basket is empty. The six pack of soda is gone. All that's left is the plastic rings. The cheese is slid off the cracker.
I get it, because he's a cracker. And I dare somebody to get pissy about that. I fucking dare somebody.
But yeah, he's out of his fucking mind. Apparently, he was like making this like big deal of how like his electoral votes was like the highest ever and everything, and a reporter called him out on it, called him out on the bullshit, and he got pissed. I was like, well, that's what they told me. And the reporter is like, well, how do you expect us to, to trust you and to trust that, you're saying that the news is fake when all the information that you're providing is false too?
Yeah. His response?
It's probably like well, I'm like, it was like actually no, his actual response was, but it's like but the outcome was still excellent though, wasn't it? It's like the guy's like, well, yeah, you're the president, and he's like, it's like
fucking president. Like, you couldn't say, yeah, you're the fucking president, but yeah, you're the fucking president. This
guy hasn't been president but a few months.
Not and already that. Like, it's been a month, maybe.
Already, it's like, why hasn't the impeachment process been started? This is fucking ridiculous. Do you guys remember back in the early 2000s when there was the big election for governor of California? It was the one Arnold was in, and it was like a circus of people who was running. Gary Coleman was running. Fucking Jack Grisham from TSOL was running. Fucking, all these motherfuckers were running. And then you had Arnold in the race, too. And Arnold won. And that was weird. We had the governor.
We were like, what just happened?
And it was weird. It's like, it was like, just like not recently, because Arnold is hosting, since Arnold's not a governor, obviously, anymore. He's hosting the new Apprentice since, Donald Trump has a new job now.
He's bad at his job.
He's terrible. He was terrible at the job he had before. But Donald Trump, okay, never mind this motherfucker, you're president. This guy, he's like talking shit. He's like, oh, well, the ratings are the lowest ever since I've been on it. Yeah. And Arnold threw shade at him. I was like, it was Terminator shade. I was surprised. And I was like, ooh, Arnold turned into a queen? Go, Miss Arnold. Mm-hmm. He was like, he's like, yeah, I tell you what. We'll trade jobs, I'll do your job, and maybe the people of America can sleep better at night.
I really would like the Presidentator. I'm not even gonna fucking joke about that. It's just him in the White House doing like fucking Conan sword raves all day. He doesn't speak much English, so he's not doing anything really, but he's good for morale. Good for this country.
I mean, and people, I mean, I don't know. I think Arnold would probably look good as a president.
He ain't gonna have no Secret Service, he's just gonna look at you.
And people are like, I saw that movie that motherfucker was in. No. No, I saw him break a bunch of people's necks and shoot it with an M60 out of a plane upside down. No, fuck that. And he just looks like it. I mean, he looked like he'd be a president, wouldn't take no shit, but he'd be cool because he's like, guys, from what I understand, he's very personable when you meet him. And
he always has somebody to like rein his ass in because he's a little too fucking friendly. I guess. I mean, that's what I've heard.
I see him at a press conference. He'd be shaking everyone. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming to my press conference. Kind of would want to see that. Just see how that would turn out. But I mean,
also it would give everybody the fear of a German dictator without actually having one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, okay, maybe this is going to sound wrong, but I still to this day cannot hear a German accent without feeling like I'm going to see some poop. Or feeling like, I get concerned. I can't help it.
Maybe you shouldn't have watched those Shizen videos then.
Or maybe you shouldn't have sent them to me, sir.
Well,
see, you watched them first.
Sharing means caring.
No, it means you're an awful, horrible person.
Actually, I did see, I a long time ago.
What? No.
We found like a whole bunch of porns and stuff. I found some German porns.
Those are intense.
And they weren't the Shizen porns, but it was a lot of like the water sports.
Oh, can we stop?
So yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay, we'll skip that. I'll let your imaginations run wild on that one.
Stop it! Stop talking about the thing.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, here's what gets me. I mean, obviously this guy is completely out of his fucking mind. He's unfit to do anything. He is unfit to wipe his own ass, let alone run a country.
He's got people to do that for him, honey.
And fuck that up completely. Well, you meant...
Wipe his ass.
Well, probably wipe his ass, too.
I mean, he's definitely got people trying to run shit and fucking it up for him.
Between him, Pence... Fuck Mike Pence. And all these fucking cronies. It was like he won a bet and all his drinking... He wanted to get all his drinking buddies a job because they were all unemployed.
Right.
They're like all unemployed millionaires. So he said, hey, I tell you what. If I win and be president, I'm going to give all you motherfuckers a job. You, Betsy, you're going to run the schools, man. Steve, dude.
I know you're a Nazi. I know, dude. But like
that might be a useful quality for what I want, It's the best,
You're the best Nazi. If I have to have a Nazi, I want the best. If I can't get Hitler, I want you. That's exactly what the... Look, making him laugh so hard he got hit his head on the wall. Your Nazis, terrible. My Nazis, the best.
Over here, I have some of the best Nazis, and the Nazis, you gotta love them. The Nazis, they're cuddly Nazis. They're cute, they're cuddly. Just want to hug them. They're great. They're the best. No, all those other Nazis are trash. But this is like literally, it's like a bunch of his drinking buddies he just want to give jobs to. I mean, and they're fucking up left and right. He's fucking up left and right. You know, people are so pissed. There's protest upon protest upon protest against him. I don't think any president has got this much protest in the time.
Reagan.
The short. What in the short time he.
There was
a lot of protests
yeah.
for Reagan. There was a lot. But I don't think so many so quickly when, you know, he's...
I don't know, like, about the time frame.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. But
I
know people were not fucking happy with Reagan.
I mean, fucking Trump has barely been in a White House, and already he has a huge unpopular following, you know? Mm-hmm. And that speaks volumes.
You would think so.
That speaks fucking volumes. That tells you something. And this, how he's discrediting and saying, oh, well, these are all paid Hillary supporters. Nah. Really?
Which I think is funny, because he wants to talk about, like, voter fraud and all this other shit. But, like, his kids and their spouses are all registered to vote in several places, not just New York.
Yeah.
So, you know who they all fucking voted for, too.
Of course. I mean, all the shit and all the shady shit he did to get in office in the first place. The shit that's still coming to light. And he's blowing off, oh, it's fake news, it's fake news. Zaldov protests so much. Or too much, rather.
Okay, don't make it complicated, honey.
Yeah.
Just say bullshit and be done with it.
It's bullshit. I mean, despite all that, I mean, clearly, I mean, there's like a few Trump supporters I see that they're realizing, I might have made a mistake.
And everyone's like, don't take my health insurance. It's like, you wanted Obamacare gone. We're taking it, bitch. That's what happens when you take Obamacare. We take your fucking health insurance with it. That's what it is, you dumb shit.
And despite that, there's still a lot of people that go, oh, he's still doing a great job. I love him. You know, let's just face the facts. You know, I mean, ooh, this might get some pissed off comments, and I really don't give a fuck.
I hope it pisses them off.
And actually, a lot of the pissed off comments will be people I don't even fucking know, which is even better, because even a bigger fuck you. I don't know you, so fuck you right off. Ahead of time, before you even comment, I don't know you, when you say some shit, I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, fuck you. Before we even get started, there's a fuck you.